Alright. Not sure how far I'll get in recording today, but Arcade Spirits, written by Two Flower and Sharky Anna. I think those are their usernames on Twitch. So again, thank you, both of you. New level 7, New Game Plus. Alright. Let's take this on the road. Let's also do a hydration break. It is the distant future, 20XDX. And for the first time, I am entirely in control of my destiny. I'm no longer working in an arcade, I'm working on my future. Which admittedly still involves working in an arcade, but still, it's my future. It feels weird. I had grown so used to going with the flow and letting life batter and bruise me that having a true and honest hand on the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone is counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's Funplex alive as we move into the era of Ghosts and Goblets. And, well, I'm super anxious. I want it to be perfect. I want to make it so. It's going to be fine. It has to be. Honestly, I'm super nervous about it, and I want this to be perfect. My hands are on the controls and I intend to steer this ship true. They're relying on me to be the steady rock in the chaos of this new project, so that's what I have to be. I'll make them proud, and I'm proud to be a part of Ghosts and Goblets. If there's one if there's one driving reason to make it work, it's Ashley, to give her a home away from home after the fall of the Funplex. This will be ours, and I am not going to settle for anything less, no matter what. Now all that's left is to get through opening day without incident. I arrived early that morning to go over the last-minute preparations and make sure that everything was in order. Plus, Juniper was sick of watching me pace back and forth at home after breakfast, so she lovingly shoved me out of the apartment and told me to be productive. Now, I stood in awe of the building, a dream that I poured my heart and soul into. I still barely believed in myself. I paused a moment to let the reality finally hit me, and then I stepped into my destiny. Pushing open the doors to Ghosts and Goblets, I was greeted by relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops and people moving about doing last-minute preparations. Oh. We've traveled a long and arduous road ever since the great Waketervanspiracy. Gavin secured us a great rental space, an abandoned pizza place with that all-too-familiar triangular roof. Oh, it was a Pizza Hut. It was a Pizza Hut. Nobody else wanted it, but we don't care about the funny shape. Quirk is in our favor. And I really couldn't have done all the renovations that this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Ben and Matt went in with us on the cost of renovating the space to include the bar that they wanted to run. I doubt we could have done this without their backing and advice. We went with a familiar layout, if it ain't broke, and all that, to show that we've still got the spirit and passion that made the Funplex great. It's not all a carbon copy. We got a few new additions that Francine would even be proud of. The video wall is a nice touch. That one was my idea. It alternates between music videos, game promos, and high-score leaderboards. We also repainted and did a general update on all the appliances and fixtures to give it a more finished feel, and less of a retired pizza place turned arcade vibe. I don't know, I played some good arcade games in Pizza Huts before. Naomi and Percy worked together to pick out games with a decidedly retro feel. Considering Deco's focus on tickety gambling-ish games, this helps us stand from the competition. She put in a lot of hard work restoring them, and truthfully, we've run into a lot of problems along the way, but watching her tirelessly working to perfect them is inspiring. Juniper and Ashley really nailed our grand experiment into unique branding. It's completely on point, as long as we don't go on fleek. By spearheading our advertising campaign, the buzz is building. Our hype train is pulling in passengers of all sorts, and the imagery that they've created will ride with them long after they've left. Definitely the right call. All of my decisions, my choices made this. It made Ghosts and Goblets what it is. So much labor and love went into the project from all of us, and now all that's left is to open the doors. But before that fateful hours, I still want to do one last check on operations. Stocking up a bar and an arcade at the same time proved tricky. Fortunately, Ben and Matt were more than happy to direct them. The team tending... Yeah. Ben and Matt were more than happy to direct the team tending the bar. You know, the bartenders, if you will.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Business Partner. Or would you simply prefer Augie? I mean, Augie works fine. How's the bar? It is stocked with all the fixings for any number of fancy cocktails. And a few basic drafts on tap, of course. Honestly, Matt, you need to enrich your taste buds with a mixed drink or two. Nothing wrong with a pint or two of ale, Ben.
Coming up roses.
Anyway, we'll be setting up for the evening opening. We'll be overseeing the bar all opening day. And after that, we leave you in the capable hands of our bartenders. Good people, all of them. That sounds like a plan. Thank you for the update. Running a barcade takes a lot of work. I'm glad we could divide the labor between us. After my quick check-in, I noticed the clock. It's unforgiving hands telling me that it is not long now. Everything is going perfectly. No detail overlooked, just according to Keikaku. Translator's note. Keikaku means plan. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's right. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Like, if I should be interpreting. Everything else has been perfectly fine, and the game was written in English, so I'm very confused by this. So that makes me think that things are not 100% correct. That there's been some backpatching. I am proud of everything that we've accomplished. When those doors open and all of our regulars come back to play, when new folks are drawn in by the advertising wander in, it'll click. I allow myself a smile, pleased with our progress. Today is going to be a great day, the first day of our new dream. It'll be wonderful. As long as no unforeseen problems pop up, and considering everything that's happened so far in this game, something's going to pop up. Ashley! Aggie! Oh, I don't know. Is she... That is a fancy new costume. Aggie? I watch Ashley approach me and I am speechless. This is the first time I've seen Ashley's mascot costume. She's been keeping it under wraps for so long. Ashley and Juniper have been working really hard on matching all the new marketing designs to her newest idea. I can't believe she managed to keep this costume a secret even from me. I really had no idea, and upon seeing her in it, I am overcome with emotion. It is so cute and perfect. It's not my style, but it's in style with Ghosts and Goblins. It's 100% Ashley. It's Ashley. Oh my god, it's so cute and perfect. I mean, it looks like a Sailor Moon kind of thing. That totally makes sense. I couldn't say enough good things about Ashley's new costume. She looks adorable in it. I wish I could whisk her off her feet and we could skip out on working today, but be still, my beating heart. I'm going to need a moment to calm down. I freaking love it. I love it just as much as I love you. I am so proud of you. It is so well done. I would expect nothing less, Ashley. Oh, what a relief. With all the stress that I've been dealing with in regards to the new opening, to have one thing be flawless is really going to make this opening go much more smoothly. I noticed my praise isn't having much of an effect on Ashley, though. I was going to say, like, her face is kind of meh. I was hoping her to be her bubbly self. She's always so excited to show me her cosplays and project, but something's different. She's kind of downtrodden about it. Augie.
I hate it.
Oh. What? Okay. Oh. Oh, what do you mean? It looks fantastic. It's... Ashley snatches up my words.
So awful. I hate everything about it. The bows are all wonky and some of the stitches didn't sew through properly on my skirt.
Oh, man.
The logo is all smudged looking and my prop staff has too many faults to list off. It's horrible.
Oh. Man, okay. Well, I'm going to support Ashley on this. If she needs more time to get it worked on, that's fine. Okay. I don't see any of these faults that you're claiming, but I mean, it's probably getting to her too. The stress is getting to her too. I step toward her in an attempt to ease her. I place my hands on her shoulder and I look into her eyes. Honestly, truly, it looks amazing. You are amazing. I kiss her top of her forehead and I smile gently. Ashley looks back at me, blinking back tears, her lower lip quivering. She swallows once before answering me.
I'm sorry. It's so awful. I've ruined everything.
No, Ashley, no. Oh, the floodgates open as tears begin. Begin? There's a typo. As tears begin streaking down her face. I quickly envelop Ashley in a hug and she continues to cry into my chest. You haven't ruined anything. We're fine. There's nothing to ruin. I try to make light of the situation to get her to crack a smile, but it has the opposite effect and she sobs harder.
It's supposed to be your big day. Your moment of glory, and here I am wasting your time and your energy.
No.
You shouldn't bother with me.
This is how I felt last week in the game. Oh man, Ashley, no, you are rocking this. I even love the little heart bows in the. It's like, yeah, they're like it reminds me of like Celeste and the strawberries with wings. She wiggles free from my arms and she pushes me away. Okay.
Just a waste of space. I'm nothing.
Alright, she's having a bad day. I've never seen her this worked up on a serious, self-loathing bender. You are far from nothing, Ashley. That is not true. But every time I try to say something nice, she fights back, refusing to accept the truth and accept herself.
I don't deserve you. You should be with someone better.
Ashley, we are not going to break up over your costume.
Someone who's prettier, handsomer, more talented, smarter, funnier, nicer than me.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, Ash, okay. Obviously, it's obvious that we need to talk here. We've been so busy. Maybe we haven't had enough time to focus on us, and I'm sorry about that. You are all those things, and I do love you wholeheartedly, as stupid as I am, but that's okay. She keeps spiraling farther and farther. Her negativity is crescendoing. Normally, I have one of 3 different solutions to solve a number of problems, but for once, I don't think anything I say will help in this situation.
Who's got their life together. And who knows who they really are.
I mean, that makes 2 of us then. I try to put my arm around her. She retracts from my touch. Her face contorts into a look of pain and disgust.
All ruined.
It's not. I'm sorry. I don't know why you feel this way, Ashley. I'm so sorry. She yells at me and I'm silenced. As the wave of emotion crests, a pang of realization hits her that she was completely overtaken by her own emotions. She takes a breath, stifled by the sobs.
Everything's ruined.
It's not, Ash, it's not. Tears continually roll down her face, hitting the unrelenting arcade floor. Augie, I can't do this. Her words are breaking my heart. How can she say such things about herself? This is not something I'm going to sit back and take lightly. Ashley needs help, not just from me. If I keep pushing, it may push her away. What she really needs is a therapist. Do you want me to call a help hotline? You need help from somebody who's not me. Like I don't know what's going on with her right now. And obviously I'm not going to be able to help her out. I think a hotline might, at least getting her connected with somebody who knows what's going on here. I think this might be the best option, honestly. Because right now she needs help. Right now it seems like she desperately needs help. And so we need to do that as quickly as possible. I can see that Ashley is hurting and there's nothing that I can do to help that. And if she continues like this, I'm worried for her. I'm afraid for her. I can call a wellness crisis hotline. Just nod and I'll take care of things setting up for you. No problem. Ashley, I'm saying this seriously because I care for you and I am worried about you. I want you to be happy with yourself and to love yourself. She is stunned as she stops crying. Sniffling up the last tear, she looks back at me shocked. What? How dare you imply that I need help? All I needed for you to listen to me. I have been listening. I've been trying to comfort you, but you're not seeing the reason of my words. You don't believe me. I do believe you think that way. I do believe you think that way, but you're wrong. I don't need you trying to convince me otherwise. And I certainly don't need any help. I'm fine. Oh, Ash. Oh, man, we're having a fight. I mean, you are not fine. I want Ashley to understand why this is important. You're in denial. No, I'm not. Let me help you. Many people seek help from professionals. It's okay to get help. Please let me help you with this. I want to help you with this. Although, I don't know if that's the... that one's not going to help at all. That one's not going to help. I feel like I'm trying to appeal, but I feel like... Okay, the second that I try to back away from the situation, she's also reacting, so... I don't know what to do, Ashley, please. I want to be your friend. I want to... Oh, what is going on here? Also, I do realize that Gavin has the top score on Pengy Pinball. That's adorable. But anyway, I mean, a lot of people get help from professionals. Let me help you. I feel like many people seek help. Yeah, but, you know, that, like, I'm just kind of distancing it away. So, here. Okay, you want me to address this. Let me help you with this. Ashley, I may not be able to help you myself, but I can at least help you get the proper people that can. I can empathize and be here for you, but I can't guide you through this myself. But I know it's scary and it's hard to accept help. If you remember just a little bit ago, I had to do it too. It wasn't easy, and it took you and everyone else from the Funplex to lift me up. Without your wake revenge conspiracy, I would still be lost. But I did it, and I know that you're strong, and I know that you can do this too. You don't understand anything. She averts her gaze to the floor and sniffles. I need to go reappoint my makeup before I attend to the floor. Oh man, she ignores what I've said and runs off. I am left in a wake of feelings, and I don't know how to handle this. Well, now my attention is focused on my now buzzing phone. Augie, you should have opened the doors like 3 minutes and 24 seconds ago. Oh, 3 minutes and 24 seconds ago. 25, 26, 27. I get it, Iris. Thank you. I'll be right there. Okay. Iris fades. I guess I need to concentrate on opening it now. But first, I should change into a non-tier soaked hoodie. I can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through this mess, I have a job to do today. There will be time later to patch things up with Ashley, presumably. I need to at least try and get this behind me so I can focus on the first day of Ghosts and Goblins with a smile. Despite reeling from that incident just now, I'm ready because I have to be ready. I've got big plans. I'm going to open the doors, give my speech to the gathered masses, and stay on hand to greet gamers as they enter. Stepping to the forefront, I grasp the door handles and throw the gates wide.